I have to say, this episode was all about hype. Like, legit, like, how it built up on all the stuff happening around and all the revelations. It just makes me more excited to see the next episode. So, to begin with, we see that how uh, the guy who was running away from Ogata and the other guy with him. You see how they just run away, and this guy who's running away from him, he basically uses a bear as a trap to get them, and I really like they are using different environments, different environmental stuff to actually do something kind of damage with them, which is quite a good stuff because normally environments are something that are never used much when it comes to anime Aroma, they do use the environment, but it is not like, oh, here's a natural animal. We gotta use this animal somehow to make a distraction or to cause some kind of damage or slow them down. Or else look at it like this, like we are not gonna make a trap so that other people can fall into it or something like that. No, you don't see this in a lot of animes. You see them in very few animes, and that's what I really like about this one because I like how they utilize every single thing that is in this anime, from the bears to the traps, and from how they even strategize everything they do. Now that was basically the first half, and I have to say, after watching the first half, I my eyes popped out as I seen what Surumi did in the first half. Like, oh, oh my God, Surumi! Like this man is just brutal, like straight up brutal. He does not give two shits. Like really, this man doesn't give any shit of what he does. Like just in general, the way he just cut off the twins' ear, just like that, and was about to cut off his nose, and he's like, "You better tell the traitor's name, or else you're gonna lose your nose." And he was like, "No, I no, you better kill me." Then it's like, and then he gives him. He just says one name. I'll let you have Sugimoto. And yo, Surumi is such a great character. Just to be, just saying it like, even though I know the author has confirmed that there is no hero, there is no villain in this series. Still, it's still amazing to see how good the utilization of each character in the series is. Now I don't know compared to the manga how the series is doing, but this is definitely a top-notch series right now. Now, another thing that I saw in this episode was the myth. Again, more Ainu culture references. Really great to see that. What was it? Onepu something Kamui, something like that. Really cool to see that thing. Like mention how Ashripa mentioned about this thing. Like when springs comes around, this guy pretty much pretty much what he does, like when spring comes around, pretty much this certain fish comes to the seas, and it's one of the most dangerous fish and everything. I also like how they put a reference to mermaid in a way, like they explained what mermaid was, but they never like they. And I can understand why Ashriba would not understand what mermaid is because obviously this is right now we're talking about Ainu culture, and we're talking about an age where such myths were still being produced. This was the age of myths being produced. Like there were a lot of myths during these kind of age. Like the this is taking place in Edo era, which is like 1910 or something, 1910, 1920, something like that. So wait, not 1910, was it? Well, I don't remember what era is it. Was it 1910, 1920, or was it 17? I don't remember, but something around that point, like early 18th century, 19th century, something like that. Yeah, something like that, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember well. This was the time when Japan's doors were closed, or open. No, this was when Japan's door were open. I have forgot a lot of stuff, a lot of history. So yeah. Anyways, not getting into deep into the history timeline and all that. Gotta say one thing though, I really like is the new character. The like you could see this man is hiding something. And Sugimoto also. I like how the main characters aren't dumb. Like Shirahashi and Sugimoto, both of them, they aren't dumb at all. I know Ashripa because Ashripa trusts this character because she's known him for quite a long time. So it's natural for her to trust this character, this new character. But you can see Sugimoto. The moment he said he's from the 7th division, Sugimoto's job was like, "Yep, this man, you can't trust this man." And he was not even trusting this man since the start. Like you will, he Sugimoto. I think that Sugimoto is a person who will only trust like. To what I am seeing so far, Sugimoto seems to be only trusting Ashripa. He's not even trusting Shirahashi. So it's quite a unique thing to do. No. And also, Ashripa's real name was revealed. Now, I don't remember the real name of Ashripa because that name was quite tough, okay? That name was quite tough. So, yeah, Ashripa's real name was revealed. And it was some kind of clue, which makes sense why she's the clue because she's the only person who can reveal, like who can read the stuff that her father, who's said to be in the prison, can talk about. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna straight away say, here's a simple fact of what I'm thinking is gonna happen. I, I, what I see is I think that most probably Ashripa, that's not Ashripa, but the new character, he seems to be another guy with tattoo. I think so. This is gonna be another guy with tattoos on him, and that's just my guess though. You know, he said he was in the 7th division. I have a feeling that this man is another guy who has tattoos with him. Now, another thing is the next episode after the ending is over. I recommend you watch it because the name only made me go like, what? Literally, I was like, what? For seriousness sake, that's what the name of the next episode is. And yes, I'm talking about the next episode, meaning the next episode is called Murder Murder Hotel, Murder Hotel. Oh, 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 oh. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this episode. I'm waiting for Murder Hotel. Just looking forward to this episode. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode in general. Let me know what you think about the new character that was introduced and about the brutal scene with Surumi and everything. I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.